Hi fans, and welcome to the Lady Beaverbrook Gymnasium. Here just inside the lower gates of the UNB campus. I'm Bill Gibson. You're watching Tommies TV and coverage of the 12th annual Ken Gould Invitational. This one is a women's matchup. The Mount St. Vincent University Mystics taking on the host, St. Thomas University Tommies. Couple of scratches for the Tommies. Caden Scriver, first year wing out of Woodstock, scratched. Michaela Hansen, second year at FHS, and Crandall also a scratch. We'll see how things shape up in this one. We'll pick up the starters when they're introduced. A lot of turnover on both of these teams. Tommies, 36 points gone from their team last year, with people that have graduated, departed, and all the things that people do when they move on with their life. And on the Mount St. Vincent University side, 60 points. That's a big number. 60 points. And we'll go over some of the swaps and changes that have happened for these two teams. Last season, Mystics won it all, as they have for the last 4 seasons now. 13-5, that put them in third place into the regular season. The Tommies right behind in fourth at 11-7. Tommies lost a heartbreaker in the semifinals to number 1 in the nation at that point in time, Mount Allison. And it was the Mystics winning their semifinal over Holland College. And there's just something about these two schools that seem to bring the best out of them. Said it earlier in the day, and I'll probably say it again here a couple times tonight. Time these women's teams hook up, it just seems to be a battle, and there seems to be amazing plays made in both directions. Again, we're here all weekend for the Ken Gould here at the LB Gym. Come on down. You are coming down. Make sure you buy a Tommies season pass. That'll get you some discounts at St. Louis Bar and Grill. Get you some discounts. Also at the Luna Rogue. Put some money in your pocket. Also, come on down. There's a canteen here on site. Some popcorn, some cold drinks. Lots of great treats from Mars Canada as well available. Thanks to the fine folks at Mars for offering those up. Acting Athletic Director Eric Moffat on the PA to start this one out. Can't quite hear the announcements. Very hard in the gym here from upstairs to hear. I think we'll have a ceremonial tap here. This would, I believe, be members of the Gould family, which this tournament is named. So Lynn Sturkle for the Tommies in the white, and Ashley Marshall in number 12 for the Mystics. I think we'll have a national anthem here. We haven't had one yet today. Coming right up after this one. Scheduled for an 8 o'clock start, but we're already approaching 6:30 here now for this one. Starting lineup. Number 10, Nalini Maharaj. Starts. Maharaj is over from UKC. 11 is Amanda Piercy. 12 is Ashley Marshall. 14, Gwen Ettinger O'Leary. And number 33, Nikki Arsenault, back in the program after a few years away. Nikki, a big-time scorer here for the Mount. Now the starters for the Tommies. Let's see who Coach Connors is going to send out. No surprise there. Number 4, Kylie Roy. Katie Vedito draws into the starting lineup. Number 7, second-year forward from Charlottetown. Number 9 is Alyssa Jeffrey, a third-year guard out of Sussex in the Peter McAleenan Gymnasium. Wearing number 14, Celine Sturkle. And number 21, a second-year player out of FHS, is Charlie Connors. Connors, pretty good rookie season for the Tommies. 5 points, 4 rebounds, thereabouts. Certainly be looking to up the shooting percentage this year, but most rookies fall into that same situation. Things always feel a little more official when there's an anthem played before the start of a sporting event. That's the first one we've had here of the day. Of course, tradition to play only once a day, and it is before the home team's first game. It's about set to go here for tap. It looks like it'll be Katie Vedito taking the tap against Nalini Maharaj. Maharaj over from UKC. One of my favorite players in the league. He moved over to the Mystics this year. They're playing the summer with the Windsor Edge, and it's Maharaj winning the tap for Arsenault. Charlie Corners scores. That bucket should count. I was really confused about the way the Mystics went. They warmed up in front of their own bench, came this way in front of the Tommies bench to shoot on the offensive end. That's the end the Tommies warmed up at. That should be the right end. That should be the Tommies end. That's the way we jumped the ball in the wrong direction. Maharaj was on this side and Vedito was on the other side. We are going to count the hoop. That's correct. So Connors did that right. That was the right way. The jump, I think, was done. No, the jump was done correctly as well. The jump was done with Maharaj on her own side and Vedito on the other. Should have been a backcourt violation, I believe, on the Mystics. Go back and replay that one. That is absolutely correct the way that one went down. That should count. Headsy move by Connors and Sturkle. Somehow we've got 2-2 on the board. I think it's 2-0 for the Tommies. We'll have to get that corrected. Arsenault on the drive, kick, far side. Shot put up too strong. Rebound, Charlie Connors. Got a jump ball or a travel. Jump ball called. Tied up by, I believe, Ashley Marshall. Possession arrow goes to the Tommies because it was the Mystics who won the tap. Knocked out of bounds by Kylie Roy. Pleased to be joined by Coach Connors and Kylie on the podcast this week. Preview of the Tommies. We had Jeffrey Lavoie and Coach Hickey on the men's preview. Late Scratches is the name of the podcast, episode 6, the one you're looking for. You want the Tommies preview. Ettinger O'Leary trying for the steal, knocks it out of bounds. Already the energy level seems to be up in the gym compared to what it was the first couple of games here. As I say, these teams seem to bring the best out of one another. Sturkle on the release. Baseline. Jab step. Pass inside for Connors. Connors one-hander, 2 points. Charlie Connors with a quick 4 for the Tommies. Maharaj with the step on Sturkle. Nice 2 points. And Nalini Maharaj will go to the line. Nalini out of Sydney, Nova Scotia. 10 points, 4 rebounds a game for UKC, along with 3 assists last season. Shot almost 50% from the field. Nearly 80% from the free throw line. And of course, she'll miss that one when talking about the free throw. Rebound is taken away, though, by the Mystics, and it's Amanda Piercy scoring 2. 4-4. Played just over 2 minutes of the first quarter. Katie Vedito for Charlie Connors. Sturkle for 3. Nothing but net, Celine Sturkle. Good to see Celine back with the mobility after the knee injury that happened, I guess it'd be 2 years ago now. It's the last game before Christmas in Mount A. Maharaj, a little circus shot there. On the run out, and score is Kylie Roy. (9-4) Tommies. Ettinger O'Leary for Piercy. Piercy drains the 3. Jeffrey pass too strong for Vedito. Off the bench for the Tommies. The rookie Paige LeBlanc checks in for Celine Sturkle. Told Paige had a great weekend on the Quebec trip that the Tommies took. Leading scorer in 1 or 2 of the games for sure. Paige at a Fredericton High School in Kevin Daly's program. Great family as well, does Paige. Rebound Vedito. Kylie Roy. Kylie guarded by Maharaj. Kylie gets a lane now. Can't get it to go down. Rebound ripped away by Marshall. Off for Arsenault. Arsenault met by LeBlanc and draws the foul on LeBlanc. Piercy, little jab step, shoots the 3. Nothing but nylon on that one. 10-9 now, Mystics. They create another turnover. Scoring is Piercy. You bet the Mount's going to come with pressure most of the time. Connors for Roy. Back for Connors. Connors shoots the 3. That one just rimmed out for Charlie Connors. Sturkle set to check back in. Arsenault cross-court pass. That's Marshall for Maharaj. 11 to shoot. Arsenault, quick release. Put back up by Marshall. Rebound Ettinger O'Leary, and I think that's Charlie Connors who'll pick up the foul. Mina McCabe, number 20, set to check in. The rookie out of Charlottetown Rural. Played the 2022 Canada Games with the Tommies' Katie Vedito. Also checking in Hannah Fuller. 12 games with Acadia in 2 separate seasons, but spread over 3 for Hannah Fuller. Spread over 3 years, that is. We'll mention off the top the officials for this one. Matt Whipple, Dan Wilton, and Chantel Rochon. Great to see Chantel, who is in the province from Ontario, joining the officiating ranks here. We always need more officials, and it's great to see female officials in particular, something we haven't had a lot of in the Fredericton region, female officials, so that's great to see. Scrappy play, and it's put up and in by Marshall. 14-9. LeBlanc with the runner. Rebound is taken away. That's number 6. It's Kathleen Quinlan who's checked into the game. Arsenault spots up the 3. Jump ball, this one to the Mystics. Victoria Strickland checks in. Number 25-13 is Taya Straker. Straker out of Yellowknife. One of 2 players out of Yellowknife on the Mystics this year. The other is Lily Newberry. Strickland a little too strong. Rebound Quinlan. Ripped away by Hannah Fuller. Jump ball, this one will go to the Tommies. 17-9. We've played just about half of the first quarter. 4:59 to go. Opening quarter inbound for Roy. Roy for LeBlanc. Three-pointer a little too strong. Knocked out of bounds by Arsenault. Into the front court, Strickland launches 3, front rim. Sturkle on the rebound. Sturkle brings it down, tie up. Called, and this will be Mystics ball. Good tie up by McCabe. Timeout Coach Connors and the Tommies. Good time to have a run through the Tommy departures from this past season. One of the all-time Tommy greats, Vanessa Sophie, and her 11.5 points gone. Emily Owens with 6. Grace Christie, Ava Prosser, 6 points. Jaden Penny, 6 points. Sam Storty, 6 points. You start Sophie, Owens, Prosser, Penny, and Storty. You're going to have a pretty competitive ball club, I would say. So to lose all those players tells you there's a lot of new faces on the Tommy roster and a lot of players with the opportunity to step up, play some different roles this season. We've already seen as early as the golf tournament, really, back in say early September that was for the Tommies, and it was great to play with Ray Compass, the Tommies assistant coach. Really saw Alyssa Jeffrey, Kylie Roy stepping into leadership roles even there amongst the teammates. So good to see those players growing and evolving. And similarly on the Mount St. Vincent side, how about this? Emily Holt, 17 points. Chloe Oxener, 8 points. Kat Gorovitz, 14. Courtney Smith, 6. Sophie Delory, 2. Alicia McNeil, who is another one of my favorite players that have come through here, 11. And Emma Foy, 3. Total of 60 points gone from that roster. Holt, I think, was player of the year in the conference. No, Abby Miller was player of the year. Holt, despite how much I like Abby Miller, I think Holt probably would have been my choice just based on stats. Miller maybe meant more for her team from an MVP perspective. Holt, Korovets, and McNeil, all members of the All-Star team. Holt, first team All-Star. Korovets, McNeil, second. Of course, Vanessa Sophie, Defensive Player of the Year, and a first team All-Star for STU. Well, that doesn't matter now because we're focused on this season, but just a little recap of the changes on the team. Sure, we'll talk about all the new faces as they sub in and get playing time here. Quinlan inbounds for LeBlanc. Kylie Roy. Quinlan off glass, no good, tries to get her own rebound instead. It's down into the hands of McCabe. Straker back for Strickland. Sturkle, LeBlanc. Roy, Quinlan, low post, Connors, nice move Charlie Connors. Connors dribbles to the other side of the basket, uses the rim for protection. Scores 2, I think that's 6 for Connors now in this one. Good start for Charlie Connors. You hear the band playing on that one, little traveling music for Amanda Piercy. Benito and Jeffrey back into the game for Quinlan and LeBlanc. Regan Kerr, see her first action of the day as well. Regan out of Leo Hayes High School. Played for mother Jackie. Jackie, many remember, is one of the great players at Fredericton High School many, many years ago, back when I was there. Sorry, Jackie, we're getting old. And also some great play in the Atlantic Injury Sport action for Jackie. Jackie would have been part of the streak at FHS, 100 and some odd games without losing for the Black Cats back in the day. Benito for 3. Jump ball again. Really see Jeffrey and Roy. It's the amount of effort that they give every time out here. Leading by example in the effort department are the veterans. It's hard to believe you've been here 3 years already. And Kylie, great guest as well on the podcast this week for sure. Maharaj on the steal. Maharaj right to the bucket, doesn't draw the foul. Arsenault is going to draw the foul on Regan Kerr. Coach is talking to Nalini about a little jump step there or a stronger finish at the bucket, one of the two. LeBlanc checks back in for Regan Kerr. Sure, this will be a defensive discussion from Coach Connors here. Arsenault, good from the line on the first, out of Summerside PI. 4th year of eligibility. 12.8 rebounds, 4 assists. 1920 were the last year I could find stats for Nikki Arsenault. That was the stat line that season. Sturkle with a jump ball. Caused by Samia Amadou. Amadou, second year out of Moncton. And checking in now is Zai Smith. Zai Smith, first year guard at Auburn Drive High School and North Preston, Nova Scotia. There is Zai Smith chasing it to the backcourt for the back over. And again, Kylie Roy. There's another dent on the hardwood here, the LB gym. Kylie, third year at St. John, St. Malachy's. See the season at UPI as well. Benito tries the 3 again. Sturkle can't save it. That's going to be a shot clock violation with no rim. 18-14 Mystics. Entertaining first quarter. They say high energy here in the gym. The teams are making noise. The fans are making noise. Already feels more lively than the first two games of the day. Maharaj on the drive, gets her own rebound, puts it up again. It doesn't go. Benito with the rip on the carom. Off for Roy. Roy, 1-on-4, is going to back it up. LeBlanc on the take and score two. Paige LeBlanc looking confident in the Tommy green and gold is Paige LeBlanc. Inside for Maharaj, tough catch. Whacked from behind by Vedito. Good call there by Chantal Rochon. Regan Kerr set to check back in. Will be for Paige LeBlanc. Nice chat with Nalini's mom here before the game. Lovely people, and I'm sure there are some family watching in Cape Breton. Shout out to them. Thank you for watching along. Nalini makes the second. Maharaj, 35 points in 2 games at the Windsor Edge in the Maritime Women's Basketball Association Championship weekend. Leading scorer for the Edge both of those games. And in that league, if you haven't looked up the players that are in that, she was just outside the top 10 in scoring with around 12 a game, was Maharaj. Just outstanding performance. Offensive foul there on Amadou, as it's Kylie Roy taking the charge. Amadou got the arm out. Tommy men starting to roll in here for their 8 o'clock date with the Mystic men. Already seen the Tommy men 3 times this season, now at the Milner Invitational at RNS. Kerr running out of time, you got to do something, gets it into Vedito. Vedito looking for Jeffrey, taken away though. And it's Maharaj on the drive again, met by Roy. No call, lots of players down on the court. Coach Forward saying, hey, there's got to be a call of some kind there. .7 on the game clock. Maharaj on the steal. That's Smith inside Amadou. Amadou can't get it over the front of the rim. Kerr, Vedito, Jeffrey all inside for the Tommies, but it's out of bounds off of the Mystics. Mystics keep coming with pressure. Expect no less out of Coach Forward. That's the way they play. Jeffrey, I think, gets a poke in the eye. Is that Roy gets a poke in the eye? It's Kylie Roy gets a little poke in the eye. Still only the second team foul for the Mystics. 10.7 seconds left in the quarter. That'll be Vedito to inbound. Quinlan is in for Kerr. Through the hands of Jeffrey for Amadou. For Piercy, front rim. Rebound Roy. 3 on the game clock. Roy's got to launch one. She gets it to Sturkle. Sturkle would have beat the buzzer with it, but come up short. 2016 Mystics after the first quarter. Entertaining first quarter of basketball. Didn't get to say it earlier. The Tommies averaged right around 40 points in the 3 games in Montreal last weekend. One of the questions I had for Coach Connors was, where's the scoring going to come from? It was a pretty balanced attack he was expecting, and that's what we saw in that first quarter. I think Charlie Connors might have had 6. Again, there's no stats pack here this weekend. There's a little difficulty getting that staffed, so I don't, if you're just tuning in for the first time today, I'm not able to give you the usual rundown of stats at the usual times that I would do it, just because of that. They are, of course, keeping a score book, and I can eventually get the scores from that, but it's not quite the same as having a nice printout that I can read from, tell you the whole game story. But don't let that deter you from coming on down. It's going to be a great time here all weekend here at the Ken Gould. Coming down, bring some non-perishables for the food bank. There's a table set up, and you can probably see it by times on the far side of the court. In the corner, there's some boxes over there with some Tommy students staffing them from the food bank. If you're coming, buy a Tommy's season pass, not just a weekend pass or a game pass. Get yourself a season's pass. Good value in that. You're also going to get some nifty discounts from some great retailers around town, including Le Rogue and St. Louis, if I remembered what Coach Hickey told me correctly. And throw a few extra shekels in your pocket. Kids are going to want some treats here. We've got some cotton candy. We've got some Gatorade. We've got some popcorn. Some great treats from Mars Canada as well available here on the upper concourse in the parking lot end of the gym. So you're going to want to get yourself some of that stuff. You know, a couple bucks, get yourself a treat at the game. And good to see all the basketball faces back around again. Tip-off of the basketball season is always an exciting one. This isn't the regular season, of course, but always good to see the familiar faces around the gym, the folks that you don't run into very much the rest of the year. You see quite frequently here. So it's Edinger O'Leary with 14 who inbounded. 12 is Marshall. 10 is Maharaj. 11, Piercy. 33, Arsenault. I think that's all of them. Benito with the slip. Oh, nice backdoor cut. A little too strong on the shot, though, was Ashley Marshall. Great delivery by Nikki Arsenault for the Tommies. That's Roy. The pass for Sturkle. Sturkle's going to finish that one. Sturkle's got at least 5. With Jeffrey, Quinlan, and Benito are those two. Arsenault stepped in. Three-pointer, front rim, rebound. Quinlan grabs the rock. She's from the Rock. Shout out if you're watching from Newfoundland. I know we usually get some fine folks over there from Newfoundland watching. Benito with the lay-in. Ties us at 20. We've played a minute of quarter 2. Maharaj all alone inside, scores 2. Again, a nice feed from Arsenault. The veteran Nikki Arsenault, as long as she knows where to deliver the ball. Charlie Connors will check in quickly. To be for Kylie Roy. Quinlan inbounds to Connors. For Jeffrey. Jeffrey has Sturkle again. Oh, I was going to say nice defense by Nikki Arsenault, but she draws the foul. Good call, I think. Certainly got down low on that one. Official in excellent position to make the call. I'm far away from the play. Sturkle to the line. Glenn Sturkle rimmed that one out. He's a very versatile scorer. Coach Connor said on the podcast, Celine, not only is she a gym rat, loves to get shots up, but this off season became a bit of a weight room rat as well. So good to see Celine recover from the knee injury, get some more mobility. Maharaj on the drive and score 2. That was a slippery move from Maharaj. Circle a little too strong for LeBlanc. Mystics +3. We played just over a minute and a half of the second quarter. Connors rebounds the Piercy miss. Connors was looking for LeBlanc. It's taken away by Marshall for Piercy. Shot out of the corner. That's Arsenault on the miss. It's a blind spot. Those shots out of the corner I can't really see. between the post and the backboard of the cross court. Mystics again continue with pressure. We're going to see that all game and all season long. It's just the way Coach Forward plays. Cause as much havoc as possible. Benito with the good save. Connors. LeBlanc launches for three. That's good. Paige LeBlanc with the rainbow. Sturkle was looking for the big rejection on Marshall. Instead is going to get the foul. Checking in for the Tommies. That's going to be Brianna Bartley, number 5. Bartley, 5 foot 8-inch wing. Checks in for Celine Sturkle. Sturkle picks up her second foul, so she'll go to the bench probably for most of the rest of this half, depending on how the score goes. Connors takes the low position, Bartley the high position. Bartley, a 2023 NBIA AA champion with the Warriors, and also an NBIA All-Star is Brianna. A lot of great players from that Woodstock Warrior program. Pardon me, Woodstock Thunder program. I wonder if I called them Warriors earlier in the day as well. Woodstock Thunder. Two to shoot inside high. It hits rim. Quinlan gets the rebound. Back out for Connors. She releases. Didn't look good off the fingers, but it was a little too strong. Foul's called either on Quinlan or Bartley. Is go on Bartley. Makes it Mystic ball. Bartley's first, team second of the quarter. Reset on the shot clock. Arsenault makes from deep again. Nikki Arsenault. That's adding a veteran here for Coach Forward. He wanted to travel there. I think he might have been right as well. Connors, Vedito. Had Bartley on the cut. Quinlan short on the three-pointer. Rebound Arsenault. Arsenault for Ettinger O'Leary. Foul on Paige LeBlanc. No, it's going to be a foul on Nikki Arsenault. It'll be Arsenault's second. I have to admit, I watched the ball and didn't see what happened after that, so cannot tell you any more than that. Roy for Verdito into the corner. Quinlan. Tough spot to pick up the ball. Quinlan's going to draw a foul. Really bailed out there by the Mystics. Well, it's not Quinlan, it's Jeffrey, the bottom of that pile. Quinlan is on the bench. I missed that. Hannah Fuller checks in. Fuller out of Horton High, Kentville, Nova Scotia. Jeffrey fights through. Suddenly she's all alone. And Jeffrey is mugged underneath. She'll go to the line to shoot a couple. Going to go on Gwen Ettinger O'Leary. Alyssa Jeffrey ended up right around 9 points a game last season for the Tommies. She was in double digits until late in the season. Make there for Jeffrey. Jeffrey, a really good free throw shooter. 75% plus. Shout out to folks who may be watching along from Sussex. Jeffrey makes them both. Ettinger O'Leary out. Emma Renouf in. Renouf, another Mystic from Newfoundland. Renouf in her second year out of St. John's. Wide open underneath is Hannah Fuller. Fuller scores two. Pass is tracked down by Bartley. She saves it, but it's right into the hands of Piercy, and the Mystics score 2 more. This is what the pressure can do. They can create quick turnovers and quick scores. That's why Coach Ford likes to play that game. Coach Connors likes the high pressure as well. Of course, his team a little bit younger than the Mystics. Kylie Roy gets body, no call, rebound Strickland. Piercy with pace. Shot out of the corner, missed. I think that was Fuller. Connors with the rip on the rebound. Foul called somewhere. Thought he held up 6. It must have been 7. There's a 7 on the court. There's no 6. That's going to be the 5th team foul already on Mount St. Vincent. That's going to send Charlie Connors to the line. Connors, 70% free throw shooter last season. It's had a pretty good rookie year for Charlie. Now Coach Fred, lots of confidence in Charlie early in the season. Earned playing time. Makes them both. Taya Stryker checks in. Nina McCabe out. Out of bounds off the Mystics. Tommy ball. 5:15 to go first half. They're in bonus and down 5. Roy for Jeffrey. Ahead for Bartley. Bartley for Connors. Tommies are moving the ball here fairly well on offense. Nice move by Alyssa Jeffrey. Baseline drive scores 2. Three-pointer left short by Piercy. Off for Connors. Ahead, Bartley on the fake. Bartley on the drive. Mine was made up on that one as soon as she caught the ball that she was taking that, I think, for Brianna Bartley. Nice tip attempt by Kylie Roy. Numbers the other way now. The Mystics are going to take advantage. Three-pointer by Hannah Fuller. Not a bad gamble, though, by the Tommies at the other end. Bartley, Roy. Almost a suicide pass there for Jeffrey. Roy cuts back out into the post for Connors. Connors. I'm sure she had a great look at the bucket there, but she had great position, so she put one up. Out of bounds is Fuller. Dan Wilton is on the spot to call that one. LeBlanc and Sturkle will check back in. Sturkle has 2 fouls. We'll need to be careful not to get the 3rd here in the rest of this quarter. See a number of young players here. Of course, the Tommies and the Fusion program. Got a little something going this weekend as well. Great to see that group come in a herd on the far side. I believe is if you're in a Fusion or a youth in a Fusion or Tommies jersey, you're in for nothing, I think is the policy here this weekend. And of course, they're all making a beeline to the canteen. That'll make Coach Hickey happy, happy, happy. Turnover over to the Mystics. Now I'll come back and do the play-by-play of what's going on in the court as opposed to what's going on in the stands. See Tommy's trainer Derek Wilson. Mother Judy coming into the game as well. Derek and his Fredericton Royals fresh off a trip to the finals in the New Brunswick Senior Baseball League. Not just a little short against the regular season champion and final champion Charlottetown Islanders. Great season, just absolutely phenomenal. 2 years back in the league and 2 trips to the finals for the Royals. Sturkle turns, pops. 2 points to Lynn Sturkle. Offensive foul called. 4-point game. It goes back to the Tommies. 3:09 to go here, first half. And after averaging right around 40 along 3 games last weekend, the Tommies, they've already put 32 on the board here with 3:09 to go, first half. And they are fired up on the bench. Coach Connor said the shots in Montreal or in Quebec, wherever they were, the Quebec trip last week, they were pretty good shots. Just weren't falling down. They're getting more to drop here today. Fans, you'd like to reach out, you can reach me on social media, on Twitter or X or whatever we're calling it now, at Billsby, BILLSBY. Feel free to give me a shout out if I had a few already. Happy to know who's listening along. Or probably the easiest email to get me at would be the podcast email, latescratches@outlook.com. Late Scratches, remember there's an E in Scratches. Late Scratches, all one word, at outlook.com. Give me a shout there. Emails will come right here to my phone to know where you're listening along from. Set to go here after the timeout. Tommy's ball on the inbound. LeBlanc for Roy. Back to LeBlanc. LeBlanc's already made one from deep. A little short on that one, but it's Sturkle on the rebound. She can't get it to go. That's one she's going to think she should have made. She gets the second attempt. So the Tommies get 3 looks. Now within 2 points, and it's a steal and score by the Tommies. Who got that one? That is 15's got to be Ella Hoyt. Ties us at 36. Tommy's turned it over, but it's back to the Mystics. Hoyt late joining the Tommies out of St. Malachy's High School. 3-pointer made there to break the tie. Vidito, tough catch. They're fouled by Victoria Strickland. Strickland knew it. A little ticky-tack foul there. It's a little fumble by Vidito. Vidito makes them both from the line. One-point game, the Mystics in front, 2:05 to go first half. Very, very entertaining first half of ball. The jump ball drawn. Opposing fours, Renouf and Roy will stay with the Mystics this time. Maharaj through her hands, but she tracks it down. Maharaj explosive to the rim. High off glass, can't get it to go. Lots of attempts for the rebound though. Connors with the big rip. Out for Roy. That was Hoyt looking for the reverse lay-in. It was good thought there by Ella Hoyt. Saw Ella Hoyt play last year a couple times. The word that comes to mind is sandpaper for Ella Hoyt. She's one of those players that you love to have on your team and just drives you absolutely bananas to play against. Tough-minded, for sure, is Ella Hoyt. I think Malachi's a really good team last year under Dan Patterson. Patterson, see as an official a lot here. Maybe in for this tournament, I'm not sure. Wouldn't be surprised to see him some point this weekend. Timeout, Mystics. At 39-38, 1:16 to go, first half. Folks, one thing I will say, if you're coming down this weekend, you remember what it was like here last year during the swim meet when it was about 8,000 degrees here in the building. It's very much not that this weekend. It's not cold. It's just about right here. I think that might have been baby pears porridge that was just about right, wasn't it, in the fairy tale? It's been a long time for me for that one. Mystics ball out of the timeout, 1:16 to go here in the half. Straker will inbound. With Maharaj, McCabe, Newberry, and Renouf. That's Renouf on the catch for Newberry. And Maharaj. Maharaj on the drive. Off glass, draws foul. She'll shoot two. I think this is going to go on Paige LeBlanc. It does go on Paige LeBlanc. Be Paige's second, maybe third, second foul on LeBlanc. Jeffrey set to check in, and Maharaj to the line. Jeffrey in for LeBlanc. Sure, there's a little nervous energy for Tommy's team in this one. First game on the home court, even for the veterans, and of course a lot of coaches, players still get a little bit of butterflies before every game, the way it should be. Should be keyed up going into competition. Connors, I think, lucky not to get called for a travel there on that one. Surprised Coach Ford wasn't all over that. Looked like she jumped a couple times with the ball after the rebound. Must have just been a pivot though. Connors takes a dribble forward to Hoyt. Hoyt one dribble, now she has to give it up. Kylie Roy, 9 on the shot clock as Kylie deals for Connors. 4 to shoot. Connors is going to have to make something happen. No rim. Off of Roy, off of Connors' head, but the Mystics already have the ball. Smart play by Maharaj as Waugh jumped the gap, or Kylie Roy jumped the gap rather. Seven to shoot. Maharaj from deep, a little too strong. Connors lets that one go out of bounds. Took some pretty good contact there from the Mystic player in chase. Quinlan checks in for Hoyt. Good minutes for Ella Hoyt here in her, I think it's her Tommy's debut on home court at least. Vedito for Connors, that's for 2. That ties us at 40. How about this Tommies team rising to the occasion here against the Mystics, putting 40 on the board. And I said these teams bring out the best in one another. It's been competitive all the way through. Maharaj up top, Renouf to beat the buzzer. No good. Tied at 40 at halftime. So 40-40 at half. We've got 15 minutes on the board. Tommy should be feeling pretty confident after the first half that they've had. Folks, I'm Bill Gibson. You're watching Tommies TV on YouTube. Coverage of the 12th annual Ken Gould Invitational. We're going back 15 minutes away from second half action. A reminder coming up. Men's game probably scheduled for 8 o'clock, but probably more like 8:30 the way the timing is running. We'll have the same two schools on the men's side. You're not going to want to miss that one. The Tommy men look strong. The Mystics are always good. But of course, you're not going to want to miss the second half either. This is a heck of a ball game we've got. Come on back, 15 minutes, second half. Welcome back for the second half. Bill Gibson, you're watching Tommies TV and coverage of the 12th annual Ken Gould Invitational. St. Thomas Tommies women and St. Vincent University Mystic women tied at 40 at halftime. Tommies ball to start second half. Vidito with the catch from Connors, joined by Jeffrey, LeBlanc, and Sturkle. A little different look to start the second half for the Tommies. Pass inside for Connors. She rolls it over to the front of the rim. The Tommies take the lead. Nice offensive rebound by Alyssa Jeffrey. Tommies working around the outside. That's Connors for Vidito. Vidito with the pass. That's going to be back court as Paige LeBlanc tracks it down. Starters for the second half for the Mystics. As Regan Kerr checks in for Charlie Connors. For the Mystics, 33 is Arsenault, 10 is Maharaj, 14 Edinger O'Leary, 12 is Marshall, and with the ball, number 11, Amanda Piercy. Inside for the finish and 2 points, Ashley Marshall, fourth-year guard out of Fall River, Nova Scotia, ties us at 42. LeBlanc for Kerr. Corner, Vidito, back up top, LeBlanc shoots the three-pointer. Nails the three-pointer, Paige LeBlanc. Okay, and regardless of what happens here in the second half, this Tommy team got to be feeling good about their first half performance. Has to be feeling really confident after the weekend they had in Montreal. They can see the ball go in the basket here. Of course, their home court. A week of adjustments. LeBlanc with the ball. Oh, nice keep. And then nice pass for Jeffrey, who just lost the handle. Knocked out of bounds, though, by the Mystics. That was a great play by Paige LeBlanc. Thought she was going to get herself into trouble, but she threw the bounce pass just the right moment. Connors to take Vidito. She can shoot from there. Didn't really show it on that one, but she follows her own rebound the second time and scores 2 points. Tommies +5 on the Mystics. Of course, the home crowd here lifting the spirits of the Tommies, and it's a crowd that's filling in nicely. Arsenault from way deep. That one was almost from where I parked at the Curry Center earlier today. Regan Kerr on the inbounds, Golden. Regan Kerr fights for the rebound, rips that one away. Again, loose ball, LeBlanc, Kerr. Fight for it with a couple of Mystics. In there for sure is Marshall. Can't see who else is in that pile. That's Ettinger O'Leary. Jump ball called, I believe, there. Possession to the Mystics. Possession arrow lights are either not working or not in use on the clock, one of the two. Maharaj loses the handle. Kerr picks up the loose ball. Kerr back for Connors. Connors for LeBlanc. Stolen by Maharaj. She's got speed. She's going to score 2 points. Oh no, got wrong-footed. Did Maharaj. I was putting the 2 on the board a little too fast there. So Coach Forward won't mind those misses early, and he'll want that one to go down later in the season. Sturkle in for Connors. And Quinlan in for LeBlanc. I know we've got the Quinlans following along in Newfoundland. Thanks for the shout out. Happy to have you on board as usual. Kerr, Vidito. Cross-court pass, extra pass made. Three-pointer made for Alyssa Jeffrey. Tommy's ball movement. Coach Connor said the ball was moving well in Montreal or Quebec, wherever they played. And the shots just weren't going. The ball movement is good for sure. Very unselfish is this Tommies team. He was on all year. That will bode well for the Tommies. McCabe and Strickland in for the mount. They're now down 8 to this Tommies team. 10-2 run to start the second half for STU. Not going to continue with a pass like that, though, as Marshall picks it off for McCabe. Back for Ettinger O'Leary, inside for McCabe. McCabe, Strickland on the fake. Now step back three-pointer, Strickland. Front rim, rebound batted away. Last off of the mount. And Ashley Marshall. Mystics set pressure again against this Tommy team. Quinlan was looking for Vedito, deflected out of bounds by Strickland. Now Katie Vedito will inbound the ball. I think that's a smarter play. A little more length there in the corner, and Quinlan with a little more speed to get free. That is Quinlan getting free. Ahead for Sturkle. Sturkle with the lay-in for 2 points. 10-point Tommy's lead. Vedito with the pick-off for Regan Kerr. That was a bit of telegraphed, that one, and Ashley Marshall. Bound to call her Amanda Marshall at least once today. I say that because number 11 is Amanda Piercy, number 12, Ashley Marshall. They appear side by each as you would expect 11 and 12 in my lineup sheet here, so I was bound to get those mixed up. And for the Tommies, that's going to be Connor and Bartley. Bartley with a little extra tuck of the jersey. We're in play. Tough catch, and that's out off of Victoria Strickland. Tommy defensive pressure in the half court at least, causing some issues for MSVU. Vedito looking for Bartley, but it's into the hands of Strickland. That one I thought was picked off by Quinlan. Instead it's Vedito with the block foul, not the block. It's going to send Taya Straker to the line. Straker, first year out of the Yellowknife Northwest Territories. Played on the Canada Games team. Sister Malley plays for St. FX. Makes for the second for Straker. Paige Law will check in for Katie Vedito. With Vedito's first foul, team second here of the half. Pressure set by the Mystics. Connors looking for Bartley. Pass too strong there. Or Bartley not on the same wavelength with Connors at the very least. Turnover Tommies. Connors with a big rebound. She's going to try to dribble ahead for LeBlanc. LeBlanc for Bartley. Bartley, nice step through, and she is fouled in the act of shooting. Foul will go on Amanda Piercy. Ella Hoyt checks back in for the Tommies. This will be Regan Kerr coming out. And in for the Mystics is Zy Smith. Bartley with a miss from the line. Striker with a miss. Back outside Smith, too strong. Inside rebounding position, Charlie Connors. She's having a great evening on the glass. All called on the Mystics. Missed the number there. I think it might be 11. Oh, 20. What goes up on the board? McCabe. McCabe's first, team second. LeBlanc. The patient dribble now beats the pressure. Ball reverses for Bartley. Bartley for Connors, has LeBlanc in the corner. Looks like a little zone here for Mystics. It is a zone. Late shot clock. LeBlanc has to launch, no rim. Oh, Quinlan with the acrobatic over the shoulder shot, but it was after the buzzer, so it won't count for Kathleen Quinlan. Little switch up of things into the zone there for the Mystics. Tommies needed the reset. Smith fouled by Hoyt from behind. Team's third foul of the quarter, 4:43 to go. Hoyt's first. As I said in the first half, Ella Hoyt is a very gritty player. Sturkle for Connors. LeBlanc was trying to jump that for the steal. Hoyt gives up the body. That's good defense by Ella Hoyt. Strickland, Arsenault for three. Arsenault no good on the three-point attempt. And no surprise there, it's Ella Hoyt chasing the ball with reckless abandon for the Tommies. That's what I say, she's the kind of player you absolutely want on your team. What I saw last year at the high school level, just all-out effort. Somewhat in the Kylie Roy mold is what I'm trying to say there. In Ella Hoyt. Now the Tommies show zone as well. Travel called. The cheer here from the gym, maybe the loudest it's been all evening long. The Tommies up 8. Bartley's entrance pass for Sturkle. Doesn't find the mark. Checking back in, Sami Amadou. McCabe and Smith out. Maharaj and Fuller back in. Jeffrey back in for the Tommies. Maharaj, guarded by LeBlanc. Amadou on the drive, gets the shot up over Sturkle. Good defense there by Celine. Mystic somehow took that ball back. I didn't quite see how that happened. Hoyt collects the carom. Football on Arsenault. Nikki Arsenault must have been right in the middle of all that, I'm sure. Smith back in for Strickland. Vedito will check in for Ella Hoyt. Smith with the steal of the inbound pass. Foul drawn. I think it's going to be on Quinlan. No. Not sure what we called there. Must have been a travel, maybe? Mystics ball. Referee was behind the backboard, so I didn't see that one. Apologies, folks. You probably had a better look at that than I did. Pass from Vedito, just a little too strong for Jeffrey. Tommies just need to be a little patient here on the press break. course, that's the idea of the press and coach forward. Speeds you up a little more than you want to be. Force you into more decisions, more plays that you don't necessarily want to be making. Tough entrance pass. They're going to say that's out off of Maharaj. Good defense again, Paige LeBlanc. Really impressed with Paige LeBlanc's play here. First home game for the Tommies. There's Maharaj on the steal off glass, 2 points. Nalini Maharaj cuts the lead to 6. Maharaj, such active hands on defense, active feet. Very quick. Quinlan for 3. Rainbow. Somewhere there's an unhappy leprechaun. Quinlan's got the pot of gold. Fuller pass to the corner. Rebound Arsenault. 3-point answer from Nikki Arsenault. What I say, folks, about these teams, always battling, always bringing out the best in one another. It's happening again here. LeBlanc on the drive, thought she was fouled. Maharaj on the dribble out. Ahead for Hannah Fuller. Fuller back steps, 3-point shot. Rebound Celine Sturkle. That one's ahead for Paige LeBlanc. Paige LeBlanc has a lay-in. Oh, no, she doesn't. Paige LeBlanc misses the lefty lay-in. It's going to happen every once in a while. Sturkle's going to get the foul on that one on the swipe. And nice finish by Zy Smith. Big turnaround there from the missed layup at one end to the layup foul. That's at least 3 on Sturkle. Connors back in, Kerr back in. Ashley Marshall in for the map. Reset your participants now. Zy Smith on the line. Hannah Fuller, Ashley Marshall, Nalini Maharaj, Samia Amadou for the Mystics. That Marshall tracks down the rebound for Amadou. Back for Smith. Smith strikes up the band and gets the traveling music going. That's a travel call for the Tommies. Kerr, Connors, Jeffrey, Quinlan, and Vadito. Quinlan for Vadito. Quinlan for Kerr. Jeffrey for 3. Alyssa Jeffrey is feeling it. 58-51 Tommies. Minute 30 to go here. Third quarter. Quinlan with the steal. Quinlan went out way wide on that. Kerr with the rebound, Connors with the rebound, Connors fouled. I think Kathleen Quinlan had a much more direct path to the basket on that one than what she took. Kind of went wide. Looked like a little Family Circus cartoon, making her way up the court a little bit. Folks at least my age will know Family Circus, so know what I mean there. Allowed the defender a more straight path to get caught back up. But good steal, strong take by Quinlan. Connors on the line, makes the first. What a difference it makes having the Fusion kids in here for this weekend. Doesn't take a whole lot of noise in this building for it to get really loud in a hurry. It's pretty loud here right now as Connors makes them both. Gives the Tommies a 9-point lead. Minute 5 to go, quarter number 3. Maharaj with the spin. Nice looking shot, followed up, scores 2, Nalini Maharaj. That's 50% field goal percentage with an offensive rebound and 2 points for Maharaj. Jeffrey with another 3. Alyssa Jeffrey pushes the lead back to 10. 25 seconds to go, quarter number 3. Ettinger O'Leary sets it up. Inside for Maharaj. Maharaj, foul on Regan Kerr, I believe. We're going to shoot 2. On the hold, this is a foul on Regan Kerr. Send Maharaj to the line. .6 put back on the game clock. Maharaj makes 9-point lead. Second is good as well for Nalini. Mystics bring pressure. Connors on the catch. 5 to go in the quarter. Connors to the front court. Connors stops, takes the long shot, front rim for Charlie Connors. Good quarter for the Tommies. They take a 40-40 tie at half, turn it into 63-55 after 3 quarters. So that's going to be a 23-15 quarter for the Tommies. And folks, I'll be straight up honest, seeing the scores from the Tommies last weekend, where they averaged right around 40 points, I think, for the 3 games in the weekend. Not expecting them to put up 63 through 3 quarters against the Mystics in this one. Pleasantly surprised, I'll say, from that. Minute 30 to go here in the quarter time break. I'm going to take a quick break and be back with quarter number 4. Set to go for the 4th, and it helps if I take myself off mute before I start talking. Welcome back, folks, for the 4th quarter. I'm Bill Gibson. You're watching coverage of the Ken Gould Invitational Tournament, 12th annual. I'm Bill Gibson. You're watching Tommies TV on YouTube. Pleased to be here all weekend long. 3rd game of the day. Tommy women up by 8, 63-55 over the Mystics. Turn that over with 5 on the shot clock. That's a steal by Amanda Piercy. Piercy with McCabe, Maharaj, Marshall, and Ettinger O'Leary for the mount. Start this quarter. Now 2 to shoot for the Mystics. Ettinger O'Leary And the Mystics don't get a shot off. This is going to be LeBlanc and Hoyt checking in for Kerr and Quinlan. So let's reset your personnel for the Tommies. Vito, Jeffrey, Hoyt, Connors, and LeBlanc. Hoyt taking a tough collision there. Amanda Piercy lays it in. Hard to believe there was no whistle of some kind on that play. I don't know what you call, but heck of a lot of contact. Foul called there on Ashley Marshall. I thought Paige LeBlanc just blew a tire more or less there, but called a foul on Ashley Marshall. Referee Matt Whipple with a way better angle on that one than I did from up top here. Nikki Arsenault set to check in for Ashley Marshall. Marshall's first, team's first of the quarter, of course. Played just a minute here in Q4. Long pass, deflected, ends up into the hands of Charlie Connors. Connors was looking to go back outside to LeBlanc, and again it's Piercy on the interception. Scrappy play underneath. Ettinger O'Leary's down on the far side. I think we called that Tommy's ball out of bounds. I thought it was Charlie Connors standing out of bounds with it, but scrappy play. I was watching Ettinger O'Leary on the far side to make sure she wasn't hurt. Wasn't really watching the ball, so sure the officials have that right. Hard pressure coming from the Mystics. Arsenault with the turnover and the lay-in. Cuts the lead in a hurry. Down to 4, 63-59. That's the good pressure coming from the Mystics. As I said in the third quarter, really no matter how this one's ends up for the Tommies, they have to feel good about the way they've played. Through a half, through three quarters. Found some offensive footing. The ball's moving well. Playing unselfish, playing for one another, giving up the body. Like what I see here for Coach Connors and his troops. I say regardless of how this one goes on the scoreboard the rest of the way. And much like the coaching staff, I'm not real big on moral victories, but as I say, this bodes well for the Tommies. Of course, these teams, as I've said 3 or 4 times already this evening, absolutely bring out the best in one another. An amazing rivalry here in the ACAA between these two schools. 4-time champion Mystics. Fair bit of turnover in the roster this year, as have the Tommies, as has all of the schools that are here this weekend for sure. Maybe a little more so than most years around the league, I would say. Young Tommies team, a little more experienced Mystic squad, but of course so many bodies just learning to play together. The rookie LeBlanc. Jeffrey back to LeBlanc. That's a little better patience on the press break from the Tommies. But that's Ettinger O'Leary nearly with the pick off. Now Connors, Tommies tend to shoot. Vidito is open for 3. That one is wide left, but it's Jeffrey on the rebound. Gets the push on Ettinger O'Leary. There's only 6 on the shot clock there. Gives the Tommies a fresh 14. Lobbed inbounds for Vidito. LeBlanc launches from 3. That's a confident looking shot from Paige LeBlanc. Vidito to beat the shot clock, didn't get rim. McCabe, a good hesitation pass to Nikki Arsenault. The score here, it's a 1-possession game all of a sudden. Ettinger O'Leary. Lead pass ahead for Ella Hoyt. Ella Hoyt with the run out. Left it short, got her own rebound, and there's a big collision there underneath. I think Arsenault is going to get the foul. Yeah, Arsenault does get the foul against Hoyt. Connors was down on that collision as well. I think Nikki Arsenault got the worst of it all the way around and got the foul. .14 to shoot, Tommies inbound, 7:30 to go here in quarter 4. Entertaining and tight ball game. Benito fights through trouble, kicks outside. Andrew O'Leary knocks the ball out of bounds on the rebound. Again, the men's teams will be in action, same two schools coming up here at 8. Watch the end of this one, jump in your car, come on down. See that if you're in the Fredericton area. If you're not in the Fredericton area, find the other feed for that. If you are coming down, bring a non-perishable food item. Buy a Tommy season pass, great deals. Some great restaurants here around town, around that. Rogue and St. Louis Bar and Grill. Get yourself some treats, popcorn. Mars Canada treats as well. And some Gatorade, some water, all kinds of stuff there in the mini canteen that's set up. Benito on the miss on the layup. I think Ben gets a foul for her troubles. That's going to be the 3rd foul. Sturkle set to check back in. I think this will be probably for Benito. Bartley for Connors, Kerr for Hoyt. I don't think we've seen Regan Kerr hit the scoreboard yet for the Tommies in this game. Arsenault too strong, rebound McCabe. Jeffrey was trying to pick that one up. Was out of bounds. Maharaj against Sturkle is going to draw a foul. No, he's going to travel. Good defense by Sturkle and LeBlanc. Shut down Nalini Maharaj on that drive. Kerr with a tough inbound. Good catch by LeBlanc. Bartley's out in front of the pack, as is Jeffrey. LeBlanc tries to keep it and draws the foul. That's going to be on McCabe on the reach in. Paige LeBlanc to the line. Tommies yet to score through the first 3.5 this quarter. It was 63-55. So the quarter scoring 4-0 for the Mystics. LeBlanc changes that. Arsenault, Strickland. Nice fake by Strickland. Back out for Arsenault. Patient offense by the Mystics. We foul, I think, on Bartley. Arsenault hard down, and she's helped back up by Regan Kerr. Foul does go on Bartley. Alyssa Jeffrey with the towel out. Little perspiration situation. So Jeffrey gives the floor a little mop. Turns the towel to the sideline. We're set to go. Arsenault will inbound, 6:20. Mystics trailing by 5, fourth quarter. Arsenault beat the shot clock, didn't get to go down. Jeffrey on the rebound and the push. for Bartley. Back for Jeffrey. LeBlanc on the catch and drive. Kick, corner. Open shot taken. Bartley off the side of the backboard. Rebound. Off for Marshall. Blocking called. I think that is going to be on Regan Kerr. Arsenault makes from the line. LeBlanc for Bartley. In a 4-point game. Tommies with 3 rookies on the floor. Sturkle into the paint. Looks for the post move, draws the foul, flops down on the floor. After getting hit there by Taya Straker. Good effort in the post by Celine Sturkle. Sturkle good from the line on the first. Make it a 5-point game. 5:22 to go. Sturkle good on the second. Arsenault deflected by Bartley. Oh, silky move by Nikki Arsenault. LeBlanc on the take, rebound to Ashley Marshall. Marshall for Straker. Arsenault on the drive. Good defense by Regan Kerr, but Arsenault keeps it alive. No look pass to the outside. And that's a 3-pointer made by Hannah Fuller. Fuller and Bartley tied up a little bit along the sideline. Now a 1-point ball game, 4:22 to play. LeBlanc for Jeffrey. Sturkle on the drive, uses the elbow to clear some room. Ashley Marshall was looking for the offensive foul instead. She'll pick up the defensive foul. Will send Sturkle to the line again. Sturkle just showing how versatile scorer she is. She can handle it on the inside. She can shoot it from the outside. 1-point game, you can bet. She wants the ball in her hands. The opportunity to score. Money on the line in the first one. And the second. Circle out, Connors in, 3-point game, 4:10 to go. Be in for a great finish in this one. I think some of those young Fusion players at the sideline over there, they're going to have to move. Steal by Vedito. Vedito doesn't get the lay-in to go, but following it up, that's Hoyt who missed, but got the rebound again inside for Connors. Charlie Connors can't get it to go, and it's knocked out of bounds by McCabe. Tommies, 3 good chances from inside, nothing goes. Now it's Gwen Edinger O'Leary checking in. Surprised the officials haven't moved those players, Fusion players there on the baseline. They're encroaching the court just a little too much, I think. Fresh shot clock, 3:43 to go. Connors back into trouble, jump ball called. Possession arrow is to the Mount. Timeout taken, I think by MSVU. Officials will have a little chat. I'm going to take a short break. I'll be right back. More action here from a tight one in the fourth quarter. Back here, just set to break the timeout. Tommy staffer Abby Rivington on the spot over there, getting the Fusion players corralled away from the court and away from the doorway just a little bit more. Safety move there, great move by Abby. And absolutely wonderful to have the Fusion players in. I know Coach Hickey of the men's team had a little word with them in the lobby earlier. 68-65, Tommies plus 3, 3:33 to go in the fourth. Maharaj for Edinger O'Leary. Back inside for Maharaj. Maharaj needed the oven mitts for that hot potato pass. Out of bounds. Off the Mystics, Tommy's ball, pressure again from MSVU, inbound for Regan Kerr. Kerr with a catch, keeps the dribble alive for Hoyt. Back for Vedito. Deflected out. Shot clock got reset, shouldn't have. Should be 17 on the shot clock. Subs checking in, this is Nikki Arsenault in for Hannah Fuller. Shot clock should be 17. Apparently we're leaving it at 24. Must have been a kick ball. Cross-court pass. Oh, LeBlanc with the beautiful fake. Can't finish it with the shot, though. Tough second half scoring-wise for Paige LeBlanc, but that was an absolutely gorgeous move. Arsenault draws the foul. It's probably going to be Hoyt, I think, on that one. 3:01 to go, still a three-point game. Mystics inbound in the backcourt. McCabe in the post. Offensive foul called, nicely drawn. That's Ella Hoyt, draws the charge. McCabe says, no way, don't believe that one at all. There'll be 5 team fouls as well on the Mystics, so Tommy's sitting at 4. Inbounded for Connors. LeBlanc all alone. Charlie couldn't see her. Well defended by McCabe. Head pass for Benito. Cross-court pass, LeBlanc. Step back three-pointer. It looked good. Crowd was ready to explode on that one. Ettinger O'Leary into the front court. Ettinger O'Leary just keeps the dribble alive. I think this will be a foul on Hoyt this time. Drew the charge last time. Hoyt says, can't believe I picked up the foul. Jeffrey Sturkle set to come off the bench for the Tommies. Ettinger O'Leary to the line for the chance to make it an even tighter game. Ettinger O'Leary, 70% free throw shooter in the conference last season. Everything you could ask for in a game thus far. Crowd's into it. Players are into it. Lots of great plays here to start the season. Ettinger O'Leary for the second. Makes the second clean. Pressure from the Mystics. Connors for Jeffrey. Double team, jump ball. Possession to MSVU. Tough spot to catch the ball there for Alyssa Jeffrey. Easy double team when you've got the half line as your friend. But close to the 8 seconds as you had to do it. McCabe on the drive and nice finish. Good work by Charlie Connors not to pick up the foul. Ties us at 68, turnover Tommies. The Mount can take the lead with a score. Rebound is tied up. This will be jump ball to the Tommies. Good hustle by Jeffrey and McCabe. This has been a 13-5 quarter thus far for the Mystics. And a 5-second violation on Katie Vedito. Turns the ball over to MSVU. MSVU another opportunity to take the lead. You bet somewhere in this position Nikki Arsenault is going to get a touch. Well, maybe not. We're going to shoot the three out of the corner for Amanda Piercy. Connors. Long pass ahead for Jeffrey. She catches it in the corner. Has it deflected out of bounds by Gwen Ettinger O'Leary. Mystics fans on the sidelines not quite so sure about that one. Sturkle on the catch, tie game, minute and a half to play fourth. Quinlan, the long distance shot, saved by Connors into the hands of the Mystics. That's Ettinger O'Leary, guarded by Vedito. Back for Maharaj. Piercy, there's Arsenault. You know, she wants the opportunity for the shot for the lead. Maharaj on the dribble, 8 to shoot. Maharaj left that one short, rebound Sturkle. 1:03 to go in a tie game. Jeffrey ahead for Vedito. Vedito guarded by McCabe. A score would be massive for the Tommies. Katie Vedito with the take off the side of the backboard. Rebound Maharaj. 48 seconds to go in a tie game. McCabe. Maharaj and Ettinger O'Leary. Back for Nalini Maharaj. Deep three, no good. Rebound, though, goes to Amanda Piercy. Fresh 14 with 28 on the game clock. For the Mystics, Tommies need a stop. That's Arsenault. With 1 to shoot, Arsenault with the launch. No good, rebound Vedito, 15 seconds to play. In the fourth, the Tommies can hold for the last shot. Jeffrey on the drive, it doesn't go down, rebound McCabe. And now the Mystics can hold for the last shot. The other way, it's Maharaj. Ahead of everyone and scores 2 with 3 seconds to go. Nalini Maharaj uses the athletic ability to getting in front of everyone. Nice lead pass from Mina McCabe. Puts the Mystics back up 2 here. 3 seconds to go, timeout Tommies. You can bet they'll advance the ball, and they're going to have an opportunity for a game tying or game winning shot here with 3 seconds to go. And also bet Coach Connors will have a little conversation there about with Alyssa Jeffrey about not needing to shoot that one quite so soon. That's a little too much time on the clock in what was a tie game. So the Tommies would have taken overtime. So a good fourth quarter here by the Mystics. It's going to be a 15-5 quarter at this point for Mount St. Vincent, but we're not over yet. Tommies will advance. 3 seconds to go. Let's see what they've got. Whose hands the ball gets into. It could be just about anybody. Let's see who they break the huddle with. Sturkle first out of the huddle. LeBlanc, Connors, Vedito, and Jeffrey. My guess is going to be Sturkle coming off a screen for the catch. And they let Celine try to get a shot off in some way. Only my guess here. Let's see if that's what happens. Inbounded to the corner for Vedito. Vedito with the long shot. That's no good. It's going to be Mount St. Vincent coming back to take the victory in this one. 70-68 over the Tommies. The Tommies have no reason, though, to hang their heads. Not a great scoring fourth quarter, only putting up 5 points in the quarter. And a great fourth quarter by MSVU. Of course, Maharaj with the game-winning bucket with a long lay-in, 3 seconds to play. Tommies showed they can play with the Mount for sure in this one. I'm going to take a break. We'll be back in about 20 minutes. Same two schools, men's squads. Let's hope that game is right down to the wire and as good as this one as well. I'm Bill Gibson. You're watching Tommies TV on YouTube. Come on back for the last game of the day from the Ken Gould Invitational Tournament.